We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. Matt Vasgersian here with you. It's been a long off season, a lot of changes, but these folks here tonight are ready to get their first real look at their guys here this year. I'm joined by Dan Plesac, and Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Greg Maddox gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Now in the box, Juan Pierre, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
9, Juan Pierre.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they've caught a little bit of a losing streak right now, but they got good veteran presence, great veteran presence in that clubhouse, and I bet you someone steps up today and says, this stops. We get it done today, boys.
A cool 47 degrees tonight at first pitch. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw by Chipper, and there's one away.
Batting second, the shortstop, Hanley Ramirez.
Ready now for the Marlins, Hanley Ramirez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here it comes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Hits this one hard the other way. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
The third baseman, number 3.
Up next from Miami, number 3. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the pitch.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
2 out, nobody on.
Ball.
And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, and now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Pablo Lopez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, not a very good start in his last one, Matt. Only 4 innings, so he did get a no decision. But he's a much better pitcher than that, and I know that they're expecting more than 4 innings. Hopefully a win, too, out of this guy in this one.
Digging in, Ronald Acuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this is low, ball 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Now the 2-0. Is swung on and missed, strike 1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0. Popped him up. Alfaro is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, not shortstop, Chipper. Go.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Chipper Jones. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Pitch on the way.
Hey.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues,
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still no score. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Gary Sheffield, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-0 home.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1 home.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike. Yep, that ball went out.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 heater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike one and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
Cliff Floyd swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Now a move over to first in the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. Oh, 1, here's the pitch, and it's fouled away. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Matthews waits on it, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Ready now, Jonathan Villar. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set and the pitch. Low for ball 1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Now a curveball misses inside. No score here as we play inning number 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0. That's in there. 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
So digging in now, Jesus Aguilar. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Matthews shading to his right. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jorge Alfaro. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That's a ball.
1-1. Good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The set and the 1-2. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the second deck and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Marlins have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
At the plate now, Pablo Lopez.
The pitcher, number 49.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 3 runs already home here. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher.
1 and 2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Marlins strike for 3 on the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 3-0 Miami. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. The pitch. Line towards center field. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Batting 5th, the first baseman, Fred.
Stepping in for the Braves, Fred McGriff. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And now a pitch on the way. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And it's a full count, 3-2 to Fred McGriff. Payoff pitch home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The next 3-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's out number 2.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Dale Murphy.
Standing in, Dale Murphy. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps things alive for Marcell Ozuna.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Marcell Ozuna is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Off-speed pitch just missed inside. Murphy is off of first with 2 away. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Floyd is there. And that retires the side. Braves strand 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Striding into the box, Juan Pierre. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
In now, Hanley Ramirez. Fouled away. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. A runner at second, nobody out. Hit toward the right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
The batter, number 3.
Ready for another chance. Number 3. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
Outside.
There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Flowers has it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sheffield. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Comes set, now the pitch.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
A 1-1.
That's the ball. Count is 2-1.
Popped up. McGriff is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Miami, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Leading off the inning, Tyler Flowers, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Tyler Flowers.
First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes. Yeah.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. He stays alive, still 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Ready with another 2-2. Hit hard to short. He's got it. And there's one away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Greg Maddux.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Greg Maddux. Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
1-2, here it comes. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
D-Row, it's not very often that pitchers are able to get some base hits. Even though that's an infield knock, he'll take that every day of the week.
Are you kidding me? From a defensive standpoint, this is rock bottom. I mean, the pitcher is beating out infield singles. What else is next?
Acuna digs in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Runners on first with one down. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Line to the right side. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. To first. To second for 1. Relayed to Aguilar. The double play, and that retires the side. 1 left for Atlanta. Still down 3-0. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Marlins, the left fielder.
Digging in, Cliff Floyd. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And that misses for ball 2. 2-1 now to Floyd. Here it comes. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter number 4, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Acuna is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. So 2 are gone now in the Miami 4th. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. And now pitch on the way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he looks at one in there. 1-2.
Hey, big curveball right there. He's able to steal a strike. I don't blame the batter one bit. That looked out of the zone, out of the hand, but he was able to drop it in at the top of the strike zone.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Murphy is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Miami down in order, but they lead it 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in now, one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. Count now a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Still 1-2. Taken that time by Chipper as the count draws even at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Outside and a full count. 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. That nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Sheffield is underneath this one, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Stepping in, Eddie Matthews hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
1 out, nobody on. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. 1-1. Here it comes.
2 balls, 1 strike. Down to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone. Tried
to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Full count. Here it comes. Fastball too high, ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping into the box, Fred McGriff. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1,
and a ball 1-0. Fouled off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Standing in now, Dale Murphy, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Braves strand 1. They trail it here 3-0. Now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Fly ball out toward right field. Murphy's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The pitcher, number 49, Pablo Lopez.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Pablo Lopez. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
0-1 the count. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff. Stepping in now, Juan Pierre.
As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Runs up and gets this one down. But this will get foul for strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2.
Hey, started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
The 2-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Marlins 3 and the Braves nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. VR over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Greg Maddux. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Now the pitch.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Weekly hit to third. Scooped up. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They trail in this one 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Hanley Ramirez. First pitch coming, here it is. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year, and the Marlins open it up now 4-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Mike Soroka takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 40, Mike Soroka.
At the plate, number 3.
Number 3.
As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Hard ground ball to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Number 10, Gary Sheffield.
Striding in once again, Gary Sheffield. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball 1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. A runner at first with no outs here. In for a strike. It's 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. The 2-1 home. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. Over to Albies. On to first. Not in time, as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Stepping in, Cliff Floyd. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Ball inside.
Runners on first with one down. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled away. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Again, a 1-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are two away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here comes the first pitch. Jonathan Villar is in for the third time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And this one bounds around against the wall.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Jesus Aguilar is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Called strike, 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
A pause and the 0-2. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 2-2. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. But the Marlins tack on one more courtesy of the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 4-0 Miami. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep too.
And he fouls this one off. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box, Ozzie Albies. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And that's the 2nd out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Chipper Jones.
Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Aguilar is there, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We're through 6 full. The Marlins lead this one 4-0. Digging in once again, Jorge Alfaro comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming, here it is. Late that time for a strike. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
In now, Pablo Lopez. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. bouncer up the middle. There to take it is Chipper. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Wow, I know shortstops have the reputation for being flashy, and I think he was trying to show off his cannon of an arm on that one. But the cannon was a little too powerful, and the ball sails way over the first baseman's head. He did get a lot behind to throw, though.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Juan Pierre. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
One out and a runner on second base. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike to count. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
At the plate now, Hanley Ramirez. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Ramirez carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. The 1-0 home.
Nope, that's the ball.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Coming to the plate now, number 3, and their runners at the corners now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center. Second home run early in the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball all the ballpark like he did just there.
Daniel Zamora comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
The right fielder, number 10, Gary Sheffield.
To the plate now, Gary Sheffield. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. The 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Floyd, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Zamora, a former New York Met, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
The set and the 1-1 pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. Albies brings it in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Marlins strike for 3 on the 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Marlins 7 and the Braves nothing. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
A little bit of a red flag here for me. 3 straight balls to start the 7th. Maybe tiring a bit.
Now the 3-0 offering.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
The 3-1. Full count now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Stepping in now, Fred McGriff. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And there are 2 away now.
now batting, right fielder, Dale Murphy.
Ready for another shot now. Dale Murphy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
2-0 count. The pitch. Fouled off. The 2-1. Now Murphy connects and sends this one soaring out to left field. And that one is gone. It's a solo shot here for the Murph. Fourth home run here in the early going, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Adam Conley takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Adam Conley. Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Marlins 7 and the Braves 1. Digging in and looking for more, Jonathan Villar. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
The 1-0.
Whoa, that's down.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And that is in there at the letters to run it full. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. And there's ball 2 now. Two balls and a strike. Here it is.
Too high. Ball.
Jorge Alfaro waits on deck. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. Once again, a 3-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Down the left field line and deep. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Next for the Marlins, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position. And then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
Corey Dickerson will get a chance to really deliver off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the bases loaded and nobody out. And he popped him up, and this will land foul. And he's got ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Chris Martin will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Ender Inciarte is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Now playing lefty and batting 9, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
At the plate now, Juan Pierre, as the first pitch to him, a sinker in the dirt for ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0. Swing and a looper to left. Inciarte has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
The batter, the shortstop, Hanley Ramirez.
Settling in now, Hanley Ramirez. From the stretch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Now the 0-1.
1-1.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And he misses 2-1.
Hey, it often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Here's the 2-1 home. Ball even at 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Acuna coming in. He can't get there as it falls in. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Digging in to try it again, number 3. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Flowers has a play. And that retires the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a couple of men left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Marlins on top, 9-1. Brad Boxberger is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 33, Brad Boxberger.
Now at the plate, Tyler Flowers. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this at-bat.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch. is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing.
Softly hit toward the hole. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, no fielder, Ender Ortega.
Here's Ender Inciarte, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Pitch on the way. And that misses for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Liner towards second. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
To the plate now, Ronald Acuna, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time, and he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Ozzie Albies. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Has a look. Now the pitch.
That's in. Ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way.
3 balls, no strikes.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-0 pitch is taken, strike 1. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now a flare out toward right center. VR onto the grass, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Well, that's what's difficult about pitching. You have a guy that's up there swinging. Pitch before this takes a big swing and almost falls down, and then he shortens it up and hits a base hit right on the next pitch.
Yeah, Dan, that's what we call the old bait and switch right there. Try to go deep, count leverage, get to 2 strikes, shorten up, and do your job.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2 down, runners at first and second. Taken that time by Chipper as the count draws even at 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. They trail big. It's 9-1.
Craig Kimbrell comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close a game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Number 10, Gary Sheffield.
First delivery to him on the way. Gary Sheffield is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1 strike.
The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
So now to the plate, Floyd, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And this is high, a ball and a strike. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Just hung in there on that one. Bases are empty, one man out. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Jonathan Villar, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Inside, looked like the knuckle curve. It's 2-0. And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
That one's in there. 3-1. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jesus.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesus Aguilar. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. First delivery to him on the way. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
The 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Flowers corrals it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Marlins leave 1, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. And now the Atlanta #4 hitter, Eddie Matthews, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First offering on its way.
Ball, Cam.
Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Lifted down the line in left. Floyd is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
The first baseman, Floyd.
Now at the plate, Fred McGriff. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
One out, nobody on. Up top, it's 2-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Now the 2-1. Line drive to left. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Murphy.
Into the box, Dale Murphy, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Beautiful diving stop. One there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed the second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
Chipper Jones will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Chipper Jones.
Hit to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Miami Marlins took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Pablo Lopez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 9 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For Atlanta, 1 run, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.